I had a great time.
Yeah.
In fact, 99.9% of the shows we play, we all have an extremely good time. That's why we do it, first and foremost, because it's fun. And today was no exception. It was great. There's just more people, like 10,000 more people than we're used to playing in front of, so it was good.
You guys play, well, a bit different from all the other crossover bands, because you guys use a lot of other instruments and
Yeah.
talk about some other things. Do you think you can come across easy to the people at the field or in the clubs? Or
No, I think that maybe we're a little bit more difficult to understand at first, just because we're trying to do something a little more eclectic, in that we're utilizing turntablism, we're utilizing indigenous instruments, we're utilizing conventional musical instruments, you know, the guitar, bass, and drums, vocals, in ways that have been done, but not done to the extent that we're trying to push them. So I think at first people are kind of like, what are they trying to do?
But the show starts with Yogi Bear, so that's like...
Yeah, exactly. You know, also it's like, I think when people hear the album, it's better because then they can listen to it again if they want to, and again if they want to, and they can sit there and they can read the lyrics and see what it's about conceptually. Conceptually, I think, is sort of where some of the girth comes in. I think the music and the lyrics sort of match each other, you know? They're something that I feel like people can grab onto, you know? They're tangible.
Yeah.
So that's sort of what we're trying to push, is music that is ecstatic and you know, we're trying to blow people's minds. Obviously, we're trying as hard as we can. But what we're also trying to do is reach people on a more like human level rather than some like rock star level. So.
Where did you get your drive to get in like all the beautiful other instruments? I mean,
I hate the word, but the only thing I can think of is I was like a hippie. I sort of am. If you could, I don't use that word because I think it's like any other stereotype, you know.
It's almost a crossword.
It is. Personally, I'm interested in the world and in cultures of the world.
Yeah.
So when the time we were starting this band, and I was like 15 years old, I was hanging out in like Fish parking lots, Grateful Dead parking lots, and a lot of my really good friends, we were playing djembe. So I picked up a drum, just like a little ceramic drum. I started jamming around in drum circles and stuff like that. I eventually saved up enough money to get a shitty djembe.
Yeah.
I learned on that. When we got signed, I got the djembe that I have now, and it's just sort of an evolution. You know, I taught myself how to play.
Yeah.
The didgeridoo sort of came from there. I first heard didgeridoo music at a rainbow gathering, which is like a tribal gathering in the States. I come over here too, actually, but I taught myself how to play that as well.
Yeah.
All of our instruments are self-taught.
Yeah.
It's just whatever, like, you know, whatever interests us the most, we're gonna pick it up and, you know, learn it. I think that there's some cello explorations coming into our band sooner or later.
It's kind of a little bit classical for me.
Yeah, it's like, why not? Try anything, you know, musically.
Another cliche question is, of course, what's up with the near future for Incubus?
Touring. We're gonna do probably tour for another 6 months behind this album, Science, and we are going to do a couple of, in between all the touring, we're going to do a couple of soundtrack things from the movies that are coming out that Immortal will be doing the music for.
Like?
No movies yet, but there's a couple like in the lineup. I don't even know the titles of them, but Spawn type things, you know. I hear Far. That's awesome. Yeah, and then we hope to just start writing and recording as soon as possible. We're getting kind of antsy, you know.
I wish you guys good luck, and I think we will see you guys too.
Thank you very much.